Alright, you guys, I'm going to show you how to make iPhone ringtones on Garageband and iTunes on your Mac. So you don't have to go download and pay for $1 for a little ringtone or whatever. You can just make it yourself, and it just takes a couple minutes. First thing you're going to want to do, pick a song. I'm going to pick All Nightmare Long by Metallica because I like that song. Just go to GarageBand. Doesn't really matter what kind of GarageBand you have. Really, anyone will work. I'll just name it Ringtone. And it doesn't matter the tempo or whatever because you're not going to be making any music. You're just going to be editing a little. So yeah, you might come up with the keyboard. Just click out of that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring your music over and just drag it right in to GarageBand. So it'll come in, the track will go just over, and yeah, if it doesn't show up all the way, you just drag your mouse over, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, just gonna stick this back over here, and yeah, so now what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to pick your section that you want to be your ringtone. So my one, I think, is going to be
from the wreckage, infamy, 'cause we hunt you down without mercy. No fear, you hide from what's to be. Rain upon your face, 'cause we hunt you down.
right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double click on the orange. It might be a different color for you, but just click on the music, and it'll just bring up the more detailed mode. So then what you're going to want to do is just click it and play it, and just pause it to right about where your thing is going to be, and just delete everything else because you don't need it at all. And don't worry, this won't affect your song on iTunes or whatever. You'll still have your song and stuff. And then you play it,
'Cause we hunt you down without mercy.
and then just find where you want it to stop.
Runs out, runs out.
And I want it right about there. Kind of a long song, so I'll go to the end. Delete. Come back here.
'Cause we hunt you down without mercy.
Now, make sure if you want this, if you need it to be really, really exact on where you want the cutoff and entry points to be, make sure this little icon right here, these arrows, you could have a tuning, a little tuning thing, a key signature, measures. But make sure you put it on time because then you see how this moves really freely, and if you're on this, it moves in just in chunks with the measures. Which if you want somewhere in between right here, it's not going to be good for that. But if you have it on a little clock, the timer, you can go anywhere in between. So yeah, I'm going to fine tune it really quick.
Coffee.
Oh, whoops. All right.
Coffee.
I think that's about good.
Coffee. Hunt you down without.
Yep. So now just the same thing with the ending point.
Runs out. Again, but your luck runs out.
Yeah, just right about that little part. Delete. Let's see what happens.
But your luck runs out.
All right. So yeah.
But your luck runs out.
I'll do a little bit more because there's a little snare drum coming in.
But your luck runs out.
Perfect. All right, whatever. Now what you're gonna want to do, you have your little clip. You don't have to or I will because I'm a little picky this way. Just drag the thing all the way to the front. And now what you're going to want to do is you are going to, you see this little, it's like a recycle, not really recycle, but just like a circle arrows. Click it, and then up here you're going to see this yellow bar. This is how you activate the repeat, like the repeating. Like if your phone rings, you know how when it'll get to the end, it'll start over again. For the ringtone, you have to have this. So yeah, like what I'm gonna do, if you hold Control and you like scroll up with your mouse, or if you're on like a laptop that has like the double finger thing, just do 2 fingers up and it zooms in and stuff. It's kind of cool. And you're just gonna want to fine tune this to right at the very end, so so it doesn't like wait a second or like to repeat, or it doesn't repeat early. So.
Coffee hunt you down with a birthday. I can crawl back in, but your luck runs out.
Alright. I'm going to put mine. Let's see if this works.
I can crawl back in, but your luck runs out. Coffee hunt you down with a birthday.
For me, I want a little bit of a gap in between, so. Oh, whoops. Start back over here. I want a little tiny bit of a gap in between because it just sounds kind of awkward without it. So yeah.
I can crawl back in, but your luck runs out.
Oh, I know why. Forgot that one little word because I had it started a little late. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little later.
Coffee. Crawl back in, but your luck runs out. Coffee hunt you down with a birthday.
That works. This is not my finest production. I have a different one made that's a little bit different than this. It sounds a lot better. But this is just to show you guys how you're going to make it. So, yeah, so you're going to have the little cycle on. You're going to have this set just the way you want it. It doesn't matter if this grand piano other instrument is here or whatever other instrument. Right now, you're totally set. Now what you're going to want to do right at the top up here, you're going to go to Share, Send Ringtone to iTunes. It does this little thing, converts it, and
Down with a birthday. Hunt you down all night long. Feel I breathe upon your face. I can crawl back in, but your luck runs out.
and yeah, we won't repeat it right now because you know I'm not telling it to. Yeah, all you do is you stick your iPhone in. I don't have mine in right now, but then the little ringtones tab comes up. You could name it whatever you want, and yeah, just name it whatever, such a thing, whatever. Do all that stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you have your ringtone. You can do that with any song. Doesn't really matter. Just have fun with it. Thanks for watching.